Go to Hound Pits. The Loyalists, you have returned to the Hound Pits pub to pick up the trail of your old allies and find out where they have taken Emily.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed, except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Oh no. Tall boys.
I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
Time to save here, because I remember dying here a lot.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last vacation. We even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess? Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand.
Yeah, I remember something like that. That's not right. They just see me in the bush and it's not very fair.
Only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to tonight.
Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river.
Should we gather
Did
for
they
whiskey
see
and
me?
cigars tonight?
No?
Indeed.
Okay. Now I need to see my room.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small-bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside. Guards, to me! Watch him! Clear the line! I know you're here somewhere, scholar. Here you are! Assassin, help! Stand clear!
Fuck. This turned into a mess. Hey, look, it's me.
Hold on, someone's down.
I'll find you. Lost got you now.
Take out his leg. Stand clear.
Out of bullets.
Firing. Die, idiot.
It's time for a massacre, I guess. There's something somewhere in here. Oh, this one. Two of them. Did you see them? Yeah, it seems like. Yeah, I didn't want to continue like this anyway. Oh, I'm here anyway, okay. Well, let's just play it like this. Falling from grace at the very end. We're going to the shop.
Refreshing to converse with someone on my own.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes, I'd guessed it. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far. Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there.
I
You may
haven't had
navigate
it.
the fields of battle with astonishing.
Astonishing.
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Put them all to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
Of
This
course.
arc pylon is charged. No one will dare come near us.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems that the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and then discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as
Everything
brilliant as
is
myself.
ready, Corvo.
Old
All that
Suckle
remains
up
is
and I
plugging in the
will
whale
lock
oil
your
tanks to
can
power.
blast the ruffians
You do the
outside and make for the
Yes,
academy.
yes.
Someone will pay for this.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power. Once you start ordering people killed to get your way, everything else is mere detail. I return to my work now, and you to yours. Killing people, I mean. I sincerely hope it goes well. This Piero of yours, a strange mind. But then my own is strange as well. If there is a cure to the plague, I believe we will find it. The old Empress would have liked that. She was a strange one. Stranger, I think, than you ever knew. But such things are past. And this new Empress, she's a strange one too.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Callista, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emmy's gonna need you when it's over. Somewhere.
All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him. Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
Yeah, the last of them all. There he is. Good old Samuel.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do. I'll wait for you as long as I can. This place gives me the creeps now. Havelock's lost his mind. Are you ready yet? Best not to linger. Let's go before we're found.
Wait, what did I need? Did I need something? I might have needed something here. Oh yeah, this. There is this birthday shop. There's a note in here. My dear Wallace, we are departing for a safe and secure place where we can coordinate the transition of power to ourselves. Make certain that my audiocraft and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service. Lord Pendleton. Is that all? Wait, was that all I needed to do? Can we go?
Best not to linger. Let's go where we can do some good. Are you ready yet?
I think I'm ready. Wait, don't Emily or any clue of her whereabouts. Okay. I will find something. We'll watch for members of the conspiracy. Some are still at large. If discovered, they are to be killed on sight. Move the bodies into the kennel, not to be otherwise tampered with. Lydia dead, Wall is dead. Perhaps there's something here. Or in their rooms? Surely I have looked everywhere. Is there like... Perhaps there was something... Something here. Oh yes. Corvo. Remember before I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope you get back. When you get back, you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to the Amal Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about the flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on Kingsborough Island. I hope you get back before then, Emily. Okay, that was what I needed. Now, I want to check one thing before... What was that noise? I want to check something before I go. Can I? Not have locked that. I'm still curious about the hatch. But I guess it's nothing. We are going to Kingsborough Island. That's where they've taken Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
His boat is called Amaranth. I killed 13 hostiles. At least my case is still low. But that's pretty bad. Kingsborough.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton ran in there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse. Then there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
I sure hope so, son.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck, son. Now, let's go. I'm going. I'll go through there. I'll go to that. I'm not going here, but I'll take. There's a second one over there. Maybe I'll go from the ground. Looks more safe. Is there someone in that? I don't think so. No. Oh no. This could have gone much better. I became fish fish food.
Best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
Yep.
I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you made...
Goodbye. Yep. Maybe this is a better way going. No.
This is ridiculous. Stupid rats.
Oh, well, he died. This is the good path. Next, I'll use this power. I will use you, and I'll walk up the stairs. This is very important. Also could have gone better. I remember doing this like this.
A body. Someone will pay for this.
As a ghost. Let's do a small blink. Yeah, isn't this like a solar fortification if it's like... No, or is it this one? I don't even remember anymore. My memory is so hazy that I'm questioning if I played this last year, but I think I did. So I usually go here. Is there anyone?
What was that?
Oh no. Where do I say continue here? Oh, that's fine. That's actually pretty good. Maybe I don't have to kill anyone this time. I mean, I already did, but I've made so many small mistakes. Like, I used to be so good at this. I become so rusty. Oh. Just like that. No, maybe I'll just go straight in. I should be able to pass the wall. Ah, come on. How did he not notice me? So many mistakes. So many mistakes. Oh. easily ridiculous. How sad. I used to be so good at this.
Do if Slag John is Bottle Street Boy jumping.
That was a nice fall. Oh yeah, I could have. Yeah. Could have just used the door. Hello, chaos, my ass. Late at the end. The leaders of the loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They are holding Emilia as they struggle to tighten their hold on over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fates, and determine the future of Dunwall. Now, I know a very strong skip in here, and I will use it. So let's go on through. You can just go up here. And here, and you're on the roof. Oh yeah, before I go inside, I want to visit on the very top. There are some memories in here. Oh, health potions. No wait, that's not health potion. That's I don't know what those are called. Oh, this place. Risk of falling. Oh, foreshadowing. There's the city. Oh, Dunwall. Let's go and confront. Realist. Admiral Hardlock.
Remember when this was just a dream shared by a few angry, desperate men in the back room of a bar? Lord Trevor Pendleton, a neglected youngest son, bullied by your brother. Martin, such a clever. His talents wasted until he found his fate. Callista, the nursemaid. Bitter Piero, ejected from the academy.
Jeremy, a useless old man.
Hungry for purpose. Couldn't be with us tonight. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. Always too sure that was my problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider. So, did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you'd been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable empress.
What do you mean, if she lives?
Kill me or take me to Coldridge Prison. Make your choice. She'll be watching.
What? I didn't remember that one. I remember him just submitting, but that's probably like clean hands from.
Remember when this was just a dream shared by a few angry, desperate men?
We've done such things, cowardly things, and I'm
Lord
ashamed
Sheriff
of.
Hendrick,
How could anyone ever forgive us?
bullied by
Would
your
they?
mother.
Even if things are better?
Martin,
No,
such a
no,
clever,
that's not how it works.
with
Once the
talents
bureaucrats
wasted
step in,
until he found you.
everything gets muddy. If anyone ever knew, we'd all lose our heads for this. So no one can know.
Bitter PM.
And could we ever control Emily with Corvo around? That's the
Samuel,
question that sticks in
a
my
useless
mind.
old.
We need to
hungry
make
for
our final
purpose.
move. We need to make it cleanly. No loose ends. Only a few in the know. The ones with the most to lose.
Unjustly dismissed from the Navy over an affair of honor. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy and afraid.
I haven't really looked at this map before. It's interesting. So Dalmar is here. And that's the lighthouse. It's so small in the grand scale of things. That's a city. That's a city. And this whole thing is so small on the map I saw before. Oh, hey.
Who is that? Admiral Havelock? If you don't let me out, I'm going to make you stand in a corner until you learn how to behave. Corvo? Who's there?
Can I like eat something so I'm not yeah, perfect.
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
That was Dishonored. One of my favorite games. Sort of a quick run out of it. I'll now mute myself and just let the rest play out. Thank you for watching and Happy New Year!
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
For all of the big and the small, where the taller they stand, where the harder they fall. We live for today, but we die for the next. With blood in our veins, in the air, in our chest, or we step into war with our hearts on the line. The dirt on our boots, it shakes free over time. The music it fades, the violence slows, the darkness it rises as the sun goes. Love is a distant aroma at best, a withering smile that's stuck deep in your vest. The night air it wraps its fingers around